Okay guys, well it's been a few days since the Mesa Mark VII has been released, and there's been a lot of videos demoing this amplifier, but I gotta tell you, I'm really disappointed with the videos that I'm seeing so far, and I just can't believe that there's not one video done by somebody who plays metal and can actually demo this amplifier properly. Now, in my opinion, when I think of the Mesa Mark series, I think of John Petrucci, I think of, Lamb of God, I think of course, Metallica, and, a lot of other guitar players in the metal genre that really made this amp famous, and it's, I guess, in my experience, this amp was brought to me by players like that, metal guys, But I'm seeing everything but that out on the internet. I mean, I'm seeing people plug into it and play all these freaking Conway Twitty riffs and all this dad rock crap. And I mean, it's the equivalent of having somebody take the new Corvette out for a test drive and they're, driving it through the neighborhood and waving at everyone, going, 15 miles an hour, like, oh yeah, oh, let's see how this handles this corner. Oh, went around the corner pretty good there. Yeah, that really hugged that turn pretty good. Yeah, this thing handles like it's on rails. Well, of course it does, dumbass. It's going 15 miles an hour. I mean, why don't you take the thing out on the highway and put your foot through the headlight and see what it does then? That's what we're all interested in. It's a vet, for crying out loud. And it's the same thing with this amplifier. I mean, all we're getting is dad rock riffs, jazz, blues, country, wheedly deedlies, and crap like that on it, and it's driving me freaking batshit crazy. I'm not seeing anybody slam it with an overdrive pedal yet and play some heavy riffs on it, which again, in my opinion, in my experience, is what this amplifier is known for and is what made it famous. Everybody's just ignoring the whole metal genre, and if anybody does play any metal riffs in there, they're not dialing in the amp properly, they're not slamming it with an overdrive pedal, and they're spending like 5 to 10 seconds on it, and they're treating it like, oh, well, here's your stupid metal riffs. I just don't get it. I really don't. Can somebody, for the love of God, can somebody please give us a proper metal demo on this amplifier? Because frankly, I'm worried. I'm really interested in this amplifier. And trust me, if I get my hands on one, I will give you guys a proper metal demo. I will. I'll slap this thing in the ass and piss it off and take it for a ride around the racetrack for you and tell you what I think. I mean, that's really what I'm expecting other people to do, but again, no one's done it yet. I mean, this is pretty much what we're getting in these demos. I mean, that's pretty much it. It's got a bunch of guys playing a bunch of dad rock riffs on it, basic bitch crap. It's not even dialed in properly. I've even seen guys play it without the EQ engaged, or they have it all the way flat across the board. It's like, do you know how to dial in this amp? Because if you don't, maybe you should have someone else demo it. Okay, thanks. I mean, it's freaking ridiculous. And by the way, doing this at the end of like your little riff there, doesn't do anything. There's no vibrato. It just looks stupid. And I can't believe you're going to do that in public. I mean, go to your room and do that shit. No one wants to see that. I call it dad rock vibrato. Every time I see somebody doing this with their guitar while they're riding out a chord, I just laugh. I'm like, what is that? What are you doing? So anyways, like, I just don't understand why we can't get a proper metal demo on this amplifier. Everybody's treating it like it doesn't matter or something. You're like, oh, who cares what the metal guys think? Maybe they're going after a different audience. Maybe they're going after an audience where they think would appreciate this amplifier a little bit more. Now, here's the thing. I know that it's like, Randall Smith's greatest hits amplifier, and I appreciate that. I really do. I think that the fact that it can do all these different genres is cool, and I understand that you do have to demonstrate that. I get it. But that's all we're getting. We're getting just those demonstrations. And again, we get the begrudged metal riff from guys, and it's just 10 to 20 seconds of playing. There's really no dial-in. There's no overdrive pedal, and I don't even think the amp is dialed in with enough gain. I mean, it just sounds very minimal. It's almost like they're scared of it, you know, and it's just terrible. Where do you get these guys? I mean, seriously, this is, in my opinion, this is one of the weakest launches of an amplifier that I've ever seen in the history of, at least I've been on YouTube. Very weak, very lackluster, extremely soy. I mean, it's just really freaking bad. I haven't seen a demo yet that's convinced me to buy this amplifier at all. Fluff's came close, but even Fluff didn't push it with an overdrive pedal. Now, in Fluff's defense, and for what he does, he didn't see the need for it, and I totally understand. Fluff does great demos, don't get me wrong, but his is the best so far. I mean, even with the leads, no one's really showing what this amp's capable of and really putting it through its paces. I'm seeing this amplifier dialed in such a minimalistic way. I can hear the lack of like gain and aggression and stuff like that when people are playing leads on it, and it's freaking driving me nuts. Well, let me show you some leads here. Yeah, I'm gonna rip a solo, and you're gonna hear how much this amp just rips. Yeah, the kids are gonna really like this one. Yeah, it's got a lot of rip in it. Yeah, check this out. Well, that sounded pretty good there, huh? Even with the old tremolo bar action, you could hear it. Yeah, it's got some pepper on it. That's what we used to say. Anytime something was a little spicy, I just say, oh, it's got some pepper on it. Yeah, this amp will rip. It'll rip some leads with pepper. By golly, by gosh, by gee willikers, it'll do it. It'll rip them. So if you want ripping licks and riffs and leads, even for you youngins out there, this'll do it. Oh, it'll rip with pepper. Hope you're not scared of pepper. Oh, this is a spicy ripper amp. That's what they should have named it. The Spicy Ripper amp. I'd sell millions. It's ridiculous, man. So, if you guys have seen any videos where somebody actually properly demos this amp for metal, send them to me. I want to see them because, again, I'm on the fence. It looks great on paper. There's a lot of great features on it, and I love the flexibility. Again, don't get me wrong, I love the flexibility, and it's good to show that flexibility, but metal is not flyover country. Someone needs to do a proper metal demo on this amplifier. Slap it in the ass, put an overdrive pedal in front of it, and play some heavy stuff on it, and let's see what this thing can do. Now, my concerns about this amplifier are if it's the exact same thing as the Mark V 90 regarding how the gain is structured and how it sounds, but just maybe with updated features and stuff. Ah, man, I don't know, because I did not like the Mark V 90. I got a Mark V 25, and the gain structure on that is beautiful. It's glorious. I love that amplifier. But again, if it's exactly the same thing as a Mark V 90 with just some more features, it's going to be a hard pass for me. It really is. That's why I want to see some proper metal demos, because I want to see how much gain it has and how the gain is structured. Because the Mark V 90 just did not have the gain structure I liked. It was almost like clean gain. It was weird. The feel was weird. It was very sterile and cold, unresponsive, and it was not fun to play at all. So I'm hoping that they address that issue in this amplifier. And you know, it's funny, in one of the videos I saw, one of the guys was like, you know, and they fixed one of the main complaints of the Mark IVs, is channel 3 had too much gain. Who the hell said that? Nobody. Nobody said that. You know, and there's no such thing as too much gain in a channel. It's almost like, oh, this car goes too fast. Is that you with your foot on the floor? Yeah, why don't you pull back a little on the gas pedal and it'll slow down. It's weird how the laws of physics work, isn't it? Too much gain. Turn the freaking gain down, stupid. Nobody ever said that. I don't know where people are getting this cockamamie bullshit when they're talking about these amps, you know. Oh, too much gain on channel 3. Nobody said it. Nobody. For the record, I'm telling you right now, nobody ever said that. And if they did, they're stupid. Because all you have to do is turn the gain down. Too much gain. That's the dumbest, oh my God. Why are people saying such stupid crap? Okay, so I'm just, you know, the demos aren't pleasing me at all, and I'm not alone. There's a lot of people on Facebook that are saying the same thing. They're like, dude, these demos suck. There has not been one proper demo yet on this amplifier regarding what it can really do, at least with the metal stuff. I mean, yeah, people are showing all the Conway Twitty, country bumpkin, you know, dad rock stuff. I mean, good for them. I mean, that's nice. It can do all that stuff. And you know, roast me if you're offended by what I just said. I don't care. But if they did that and then also did a proper metal demo, I'd be fine with it. But so far, all of us metal guys are just going, okay, I'm glad it does all that, but can it do this too? And no one's shown us that yet. So I'm on the fence. Again, if someone sees a proper metal demo, in other words, one with an overdrive in front of it, or a guy's playing some metal riffs, not dad rock crap through it, let me know. Post it here and I'll watch it and I'll enjoy it. So, but in the meantime, I'm just going to sit here and wait, and hopefully I'll get my hands on one. And like I said, I will absolutely piss this thing off and put it through its paces regarding the metal stuff. So I'm hoping to get one soon on the channel. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And, you know, to all my subscribers and Patreon supporters, thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And click the bell so that you can be notified whenever I come out with a new episode. I will see you guys on the next one.